guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how I make a super delicious loaded shrimp baked potato. Now to get started, here are the ingredients I will be using. Here I have my shrimp washed, cleaned and seasoned. I did use some green seasoning, old bay seasoning, black pepper and paprika to season the shrimp. Here I have some bacon. I have some mixed cheddar cheese. I'll be using some alfredo sauce. You can use any white cheese sauce that you like. I have 2 baked potatoes. I have some butter, parmesan cheese, sour cream, heavy whipping cream, black pepper, garlic salt, chicken bouillon, and some parsley. Let's get started. To get started, we'll go ahead and poke some holes in our potatoes, and then we will wrap it up in some tin foil and place it on a baking tray. I am using a rack just to circulate the heat all the way through the potatoes, but if you don't have a cooling rack, you can go right ahead and just place it on your tray. And I will let these bake in the oven for about 1 hour and 20 minutes on 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And remember, the cooking time is based on the size of your potatoes. If you check them in an hour and they're not quite done, you can let them go for the extra 20 minutes. So now I'll go ahead and cook my bacon using my air fryer. And I will put this on the bacon setting. If you don't have a bacon setting on your air fryer, you can just put it to 400 degrees for 8 minutes. And this is how I like my bacon. If you like yours more crispy, cook it for a longer time. Now we'll go ahead and chop the bacon into small pieces, and then we will set it aside for later. Next, we'll cook our shrimp. Let's say 2 minutes on each side for 4 minutes. We don't want to overcook them because we have to place them back into the oven later on. Next, we'll flip them and allow them to cook evenly for 2 minutes on the other side. Now we'll remove them and set them aside for later. Next, we'll go ahead and cut the potatoes right down the middle, and we will be scooping the insides out because we'll be using the shell of the potato or the skin part of the potato. So we'll slit it right down the middle. I like to do mine in halves because I find this way to be easier. But if you like doing yours whole, you can go right ahead and do that. So here's how I scoop my potatoes out. I use a knife and I cut directly in the middle of the potatoes, leaving the borders around the potatoes still with the flesh, because if you scoop the borders, what will happen is your potatoes will fall apart, and you want to have the shell intact still to fill them up, so you don't want it falling apart. So you scoop directly in the middle and leave the borders around the potato with the flesh. And please wait until this is cooled off. Don't do what I'm doing here because this is really hot and I'm trying to mash the potatoes while they're hot, and that's why I am trying to scoop it now. And once you're all done, this is how they should be looking. Now let's move on to the next step. So now we'll go ahead and mash our potatoes. When I'm doing loaded potatoes, I don't like them completely smooth. I like it with texture and a little bit of, clumps in there. So that's how I'll do mine. But if you like yours completely smooth, go ahead and do what you like. Then we will add some seasonings here to flavor this up. Then we'll add our butter, our sour cream, heavy cream. We'll add our Parmesan cheese in here. And we will add some of our, cheddar cheese. We will also add some of the bacon, but we'll leave some for toppings. And we will add some of our parsley to add a pop of color to the potatoes. We will mix it all well and we will get ready to start loading up our potatoes, guys. This one is going to be super delicious and amazing. You will not regret trying this recipe. Okay, so now we'll get ready to load our potatoes up, and we will start by adding our potato filling. We will load it up until they are all filled, and then we will move on to adding our other toppings. And once you've got all of your potatoes filled, we'll go ahead and start adding our shrimp on here. We will stick the shrimp right on the potatoes. Add as much or as little as you like. It doesn't matter. It's called loaded potatoes for a reason, and you can load it up as much as you like. So we'll stick our shrimp on there. Most of the shrimp, not all of it. We will leave a few of them for later. I will show you what to do with them. So once you've got all your shrimp on there, we'll go ahead now and start adding that sauce. Add as much or as little as you like. You know, this is all about your preference. I'm just showing you as a guide how I make mine, but you can always tweak the recipe to your own liking. You could add whatever you like in yours, as much or as little, and so forth. Then we will go ahead and start adding our cheese. We will add our mixed cheddar cheese, and we will add a lot of it because I like a lot of cheese. I like my cheese oozing and just dripping. So I will add a lot of cheese here, and then we'll go ahead and add that remainders of shrimp that I told you to leave back. You know, we want it to be known that it is a shrimp loaded potato, so we will sit the shrimp on top so the shrimp doesn't, you know, disappear inside of the cheese. We will see the shrimp right on there, and then we will top it with some bacon. We will, you know, add our little chopped bacon on top, and then we will put our dash of parsley on there just for a pop of color and add some brightness to the dish. Then we will place this in an oven of 400 degrees for about, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes, or at least until your cheese melts, because you know everything is cooked here. We just need that cheese to melt and marry with the potatoes, and it is going to be super delicious, guys. I cannot wait. So we'll now stick this in the oven, and once it comes out, it should be looking like this. Absolutely yummy and super delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. Okay guys, so this is how I make a super filling, delicious and amazing loaded shrimp baked potato. I do hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will leave all the ingredients down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!